What's the point in being honest? When I'm honest, I can't help you. Time to slip away, this time I think I'm being selfish. Lost myself a while ago, I swear that I can't help it. Who's the kid I used to be? I wish that I could help him. I'm just a kid and my feelings are hurt. When I'm lost in a crowd, you're the one, put me first. When I'm down and I'm out, tell me more that you love me. Remember I was 18, thinking, got yourself alive. Said you hate me, ain't it? Time I said goodbye's just a baby. Faith is believing every lie. You said you stopped, but you say that shit every time. I was 18, thinking, got yourself alive. Said you hate me, ain't it? Time I said goodbye's just a baby. Faith is believing every lie. You said you stopped, but you say that shit every time. You're the type to throw salt in the wound, who would've known? Guess that's what I get for leaving you home, that's how it goes. If I told you that I love you, then I'm honest. You're never honest, I hate it that I want it. Take the temperature, I'm heating up, I'm sorry. The trauma haunts me, I dream about it often. To put it softly, there's nothing else I think I could've done. What's the closest I can get to make you quit, cause fuck these drugs. Remember I was 18, thinking, got yourself alive. Said you hate me, ain't it? Time I said goodbye's just a baby. Faith is believing every lie. You said you stopped, but you say that shit every time. I was 18, thinking, got yourself alive. Said you hate me, ain't it? Time I said goodbye's just a baby. Faith is believing every lie. You said you stopped, but you say that shit every time. I don't really wanna listen to you break down into fall apart. Say I miss you, is it alright? Everybody's feeling I want more than a reason for you. It's like another day in hell when you by yourself up in your room and you can tell when there's nowhere left to move. Why do you always try to love? I don't wanna fall, I wanna scream and yell, but maybe that won't really help at all. Take a step back, maybe you will love me always soon. Maybe you will come to you. Stop bringing out these other dudes. Maybe I should leave, maybe I should look for something new. Wait for your apology. It's so long and I really wanna listen to you break down into fall apart. Say I miss you, is it alright? Everybody's feeling I want more than a reason for you. Good luck. Say I miss you, is it alright? Everybody's feeling I want more than a reason for you. Good luck. It's not my fault, wanna save my life. Had to get involved again. Again. I've been writing on the paper, tell me what to tell you. Standing on the pavement before I fell for you. And I hate it, I got nothing left to lose. You don't get it, probably means nothing to you. So I walked on the shit, I don't know where to go. You were sitting on the swings, there were cracks in the road. There was blood on the floor, I know it on my phone. I've been sitting in my room, but it doesn't feel like home. And I used to think that it was alright. You don't even know me,
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them. I should ask Sirona at the Three Broomsticks about the goblin she was talking to the day of the troll attack.
Hello, be with you in a bit. You've a good head for business, haven't you? Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
See me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Sirona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day.
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
It seems as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now?
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him, about Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
You seemed unfazed by Rookwood and Harlow the other day. They don't scare you?
They're bullies. Plain and simple. Never tolerated them in my own life, and certainly won't tolerate them going after my friends. Don't misunderstand me. They're dangerous wizards and shouldn't be trifled with. They should, however, be confronted and reminded, whenever possible, that the rest of us have each other's backs.
Have you heard what Ranrock and Rookwood are working on together?
Not much more than the fact that they seem to have some sort of uneasy alliance. Friendship between wizards and goblins is rare enough, but between those two, they each want something the other has. I can guarantee it. That said, I fear they're like a two-headed serpent. Both will need to be taken down to stop whatever scheme they've been plotting.
Thank you, Sirona.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best. I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, hello.
A very...
Don't forget, the butterflies always seem to be on the fringes of the forbidden forest. Good luck. Not a day goes by.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts Caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit, unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. From what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. Do you see that curious statue over there? What? Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with the shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels.
Revelio.
It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, second, as macabre. You, however, I'm at my wits. In fact, perhaps you...
I'd be... But what about Curve? Aloha Mora.
Well done! You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
monsieur?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that...
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Ranrock's lawyers are preparing for a rebellion. Always mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and his lot wouldn't be so combative if the military would allow them to... One of those goblins comes near me, I'll send him his hat. Or helm, I suppose. Anyway, I'm not afraid of a goblin rebellion. My mark's in Professor Hector's.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my run.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
Huh. I had planned to bet a few gallons.
Revelio. Revelio. Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the
It's definitely intriguing.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Understood.
I appreciate. Oh, Oh, I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Just let me know if there's something in particular you're looking for. A pleasure doing business with you. Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Here. Revelio. Accio. These Merlin cards won't put that. There we go. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. What's that?
Always one, isn't there? Except this time it's not.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Get over!
That was a good haul. It's always a pleasant surprise when, well,
Protector, you let Norris Blackwell go, didn't you? You're about to wish you had a
come on, you're afraid to fight back.
Accio. Incendio. Venite.
I've seen you duels. You're
Incendio.
Petrificus totalis! Petrificus totalis!
Levioso. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Could it be a Merlin trial? Revelio. Revelio. This looks intriguing.
Target practice.
Relic!
Accio. Incendio.
Expulso!
You've
been known to use the dark arts, haven't you?
Levioso. Confringo. Accio. Incendio.
Nobody will believe I defeated an Ashwinder by myself. So tricky, huh? That wasn't so difficult. Incendio! These rocks have seen better days. That's it.
You've been straying from your instructions.
Revelio.
Professor Weasley's already.
Perhaps a hybrid.
I finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick.
Wonderful! I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done! If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here in the greenhouse. Just mind the plants, please.
Please, could you remind me?
Of course, dear. Professor Weasley has kindly asked that I give you some tasks to ensure that your learning continues to flow. Once you've completed them all, be Look at that! You're a... Now, where was I? Oh, yes. The greenhouse won't keep itself in order without a nudge from me.
I was one. A fair bit of bad luck.
Well, I felt awful.
Welcome back. Have you
Reporting back, Professor.
precise, deliberate movements?
Revelio.
Very good. Practicing your new spell as much as possible. Perhaps before you leave here.
Arrest them, momentum.
That's it. Keep it up.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe.
Oh! Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think just his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Kneazles in the farthest pen?
This way. The Kneazles are over here.
Oh, couple of Kneazle whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent?
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Kneazles just as you did with Gerald. The Kneazles really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm...
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Stumbling over dead beasts.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that I be on the lookout. Meanwhile,
Hey, over here. Come on.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back. Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in...
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin. The poachers' influence is growing. They're up to something.
That does seem strange.
Exactly.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred.
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon.
Welcome to the Og's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
Can I help you?
Hello, Lodgok. Sirona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Sirona trusts me, and she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Sirona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
Very well. I'll retrieve the relic if you promise to share Ranrock's plans with me.
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
Hello! Good to see you outside the castle.
You too, Amit. I'm ready.
Good. There's no time to lose.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Urtgot. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind see things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today.
Accio. Incendio. Accio. Potato. Stupid. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio! Lumos. Lumos.
And there it is, the witch's tomb.
Dreadful looking place, isn't it?
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
What about this?
The helmet of Urtkot isn't ancient and storied. It inspired greatness. That is, until it was no longer ours. That a symbol of what has been lost. Reclaiming it would mean a great deal.
It seems Don't. It'll.
I will remain here, eagerly awaiting your return.
It's sealed. Lumos. Moths. Curious. Merlin's beard. Tomb. Likely I need to go further. Confringo! Accio! Expelliarmus! Lumos! feeling I'm not alone here. Incendio. Confringo! These very horrible. Accio. Incendio. Incendio. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Lumos. If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated. Also. Lumos. What's that hanging there? Looks precarious. Confringo! Accio! Down I go. No other way. It's sealed shut from the other side. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confundo. Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confundo. Protego. Stupefy. Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Lumos. Also. Lumos. This looks even more complex. Depulso. Lumos. Incendio. Depulso. Lumos. Making this spin ought to raise that platform. That must be it. Lumos. Depulso. Glacius. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was in her sarcophagus. A dead Ashwinder. Better show this to Lodgok. I know there's a mechanism to open this door. Incendio! Confringo! Lodgok. The sarcophagus had been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn! They got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
I'll head there now.
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet before Rook... To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
This place has seen better days. Incendio! Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. That solves that. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. There they are. The ashes.
You're going to regret a lamb to the slaughter. Aha! Back some more. Knew you were still hanging about. I've never seen such magic.
Expelliarmus!
You're You're the one who released Treadwell, aren't you? That was a mistake.
Potato! Stupefied! Expelliarmus!
Maybe, but I'm not done with you. I should warn you, you will pay for your deed. Had enough. Now just be Expulso!
Accio! Incendio!
Stupid Apollo!
Confringo! Incendio!
What are your thoughts on electricity?
Confringo! Stupid! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio!
Can't hold out forever.
Accio! Incendio!
Made a grave mistake.
Accio! Confringo!
Now you've gone too far.
Revelio. That's it.
This is for Rookwood!
I'll make you wish you were back at...
Reducto! Reducto!
Accio!
You can ignore it. Stupid one. You're about to wish
Incendio! Confringo! Stupid one! Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
I've seen your mouth.
Wait till Sebastian is... Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do? I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Rat. The helmet shines
It looks stunning.
You did... Thank you. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
Chalo guys, that's it for today. Bye.